is loading. I can just. Oh, okay. Shoot the dog burgers. Victory! Oh no! 10,000 is my score. So y'all watch the stream with me. Here it is. I'll let you guys watch the stream. But I'll do this my last time. I'm not gonna wait till the game until it starts. I think you can keep playing until you stop.
Better watch out, buddy.
So I'll let you guys watch the stream. So I was gonna upload my mic. I'll let you guys watch the whole stream.
Xavier Woods, this is Tim the Tat Man. I'm coming for you. You may be a little bit stronger than me and my friend Jay, but I think the two of us, you could probably, wombo combo you. So you better watch out, all right? Oh, yeah. Better watch out.
You better not find me, Xavier. I got you for 5 minutes. 5 minutes of playtime. I am WWE superstar Xavier Woods, a.k.a. Austin Creed, a.k.a. 1/3 of your boys, the New Day. And I proudly present to you my partner, a man who has traveled over 18 million miles to be here from the Netherlands. He is the first Dutch athlete to participate in the Fortnite Pro-Am tournament. I give to you Royalistic! Now, as you fine people here in attendance just saw, every team is talking trash about us, and that is because they know exactly what we know. And that is that we are the best team here in this tournament. I don't care. We don't care whether you're Marshawn Lynch and Ninja. We don't care whether you're Chris Danker and Chris Thompson, because one thing will reign supreme at the end of the night. We will be standing tall as your Fortnite Pro-Am champion.
They're going to look to take home that top spot. And I mean, you have to after an entrance like that. But we're not done yet. Let's get rolling into the back half of the teams with FPX Sad and Matt Judon, the football player, as they come out right now to be ball. They look so excited to see here. They got the tender defender leading them out. And I mean, wow.
And FPX Sad came all the way from China to play here today in the Pro-Am, so we're excited to see him play. But up next, it's Cypher PK and Reggie Jackson. And Cypher PK, I mean, we know him, we saw him yesterday, we know his educational commentaries, and we see him in the competitions all the time.
And I mean, just look at the size of that duo. Definitely the biggest duo on the stage. Cypher might be a little bit taller there as well. Look at going, but Reggie has been on that stage before. And following up, we got True Triz and Murder Beats walking out right now. Absolutely excited. I had a chance to actually talk with True Triz right before this. He was pumped up, ready to go, wants to get out there. And just behind them, we have the long-time competitive shooter veteran, Fear itself, followed by Blake Martinez. And I mean, Balla, they look excited.
They do. There they come right through. And you can see Fear itself. I mean, he doesn't have any fear going up against all these people. I mean, there's gonna be 100 of them, but show them guns.
beer, trying to flex on him. Blake, of course, being the NFL player, but now the last one of this group, we have Aiden and Robert of BC, the other half of that Lost Kings duo. You can see Aiden getting ready to pickaxe the world. They're going to look to take it on Bala, and I mean, they are so good. Aiden, the only controller player to have qualified for the duo portion of the Fortnite World Cup. Let's hear what he had to say before taking the stage.
I'm up in the player lounge with Rob and Aiden. All right, guys, what is going to be the strategy heading into the Pro-Am?
We're going to be ultra aggro and go after people, put the pressure on. We don't think people have good communications, and we're just going to go after them right from the get-go.
For sure. We're going to be straightforward about it. That's the play. We're going to play aggressive. We're winning this today.
All right, what's another duo, you guys, that's on your radar? You're like, I want to eliminate this other duo. What's that duo?
The man right behind us, Lupo and Jordan Fisher, they're on my hit list.
That was the exact same thing I was going to say. They've played together before. They're going to be pretty good. They're going down.
That's it. They've got it all worked out. Back to you guys.
Well, there you have it. They got the chemistry already worked out, and you know, the plans, they sound familiar to me. I mean, Aiden is known for getting aggressive and getting in people's faces. So let's bring out the next duo onto the floor right now. It's Samara Redway and Marisha Ray.
Yes, the actress and producer, they look so excited in the soccer skin mog.
Yes.
Best outfit so far. Absolutely. Look at that. They're excited to be here. They're on brand. I mean, just, this is brilliant. Samara Redway has been on the stage before, but following them, we have the French legend Gotaga and then Jordan Jones. And look at them. They look excited to be here, Bala.
Yeah, they got the matching orange jerseys there. And of course, Jordan Jones, the actress, singer, and dancer. She's multi-talented, paired up with Gotaga. But we also have a Vibe HD and Cray coming out right now. And look at that chemistry. I mean, oh my.
That's the kind of chemistry you want. Cray taking the stage there. One of the famous DJs and producer, but following them out, we have Haystan and Liam McIntyre taking the stage now. The actor, they look so incredibly excited, making sure they get all the content they can get on there. Haystan saying, what's up?
Haystan obviously makes tons of comedic Fortnite content. And then, of course, Airwax and RL Grime. Airwax, one of those people who qualified for the World Cup, so we'll see them in New York. We're going to chance to see them here today at the Pro-Am with RL Grime. So we're going to hear what they had to say before the games. What is it going to be?
What's the strategy coming in for today?
We're going to play aggro and kill everyone. Like, really. I think Grime is the best amateur.
Is there another duo maybe you're looking out for? Maybe someone that you're scared of, or you're like, we're the best?
I'm pretty sure we're the best. Pretty sure.
Well, I mean, he knows that everybody is thinking it because of how well they're performing in the World Cup and, you know, in competitions all around. But regardless, we still have 3 more groups of 5 to go. We have Wildcat and Janina Gavenker. Here they are right now. Wildcat was part of that group with Laser, who was doing all the crazy things. But, of course, Janina Gavenker is an actress from all of the shows that we know. So many, honestly, it's impossible to name them all.
Yes, she's been on the back, voice actress on all that, but another titanic pair. It is Nick Mertz and Kyle Van Noy. I mean, just listen to the crowd. Nick, the veteran from absolutely everything. Kyle, the NFL player who has just run over so many offensive members, but now we have Akau and Chandler Riggs. We saw Chandler yesterday as well on the stage, as well as in The Walking Dead. They look excited to be here, and I mean, he had a great performance yesterday, Bala.
Yeah, he did. He had some of the best sword movement along with Jordan Fisher. I mean, it was impressive to watch. But up next, we do have Scarlett and Ellie joining us from all the way from Japan. Scarlett's one of those World Cup qualifiers as well, joined by Ellie, the Japanese pop dancer and rapper, and, you know, multi-talented as well.
And I mean, just look at the swag on Ellie. He is dressed to the nines, but somebody else who knows a whole lot about that. You got Symphony and Jordan Voight Roberts. Look at the beard. Look at the swagger on Symphony. Definitely looked like he showered this morning. Got the hair flip in there. He's excited. Let's hear what he had to say leading into the competition.
have you been teaching Jordan how to edit?
All right, so to be honest, he's never played a single game of Fortnite ever. So, you know, we're going to see what happens. I'm kind of nervous, but, you know, we'll see what happens.
I'm going to be terrible. He's going to hold the whole thing up. We're going to talk a lot about video games he's never played, and he's going to put me on Fortnite. It's going to be great. You guys are going to love it.
I think that's one of the most important things coming out is realistic expectations for your duo. Symphony definitely had it, but we're going to keep rolling out the pairs. We have Bell and Reina Washio coming out there. Bell being the second half of that Japanese duo who was able to qualify the Crazy Raccoon players. You can see it on the jersey as he comes out, just so beyond excited to be here.
And Reina Washio is a Japanese singer as well. She's actually part of 2 groups at the same time, so that's amazing. But we will be joined also by Power and Lee Nguyen.
Yes, being the soccer player there, Power, of course, been around the scene from the very beginning. Excited to be over here. The Italian player is pumped. Now we have Koa and Dohain coming out right there. You can see how excited they are. Got all the content going on the competitive shooter player. And also you can see repping the Korean Open jacket was there on the stage. Shared it with our broadcast talent like Kitty and Tifu. But following them up, we have Valkyrie and Justin Jones.
And earlier on, you said Valkyrie was saying she's crafty. She can play with Xavier. I mean, she's going to put it out all on the floor today. And, of course, Justin Jones, the American pro football player and defensive tackle. And that's going to be a good pair. I mean, you got to have all of it together. And let's see, though, if Valkyrie did have it together. We heard her words earlier. Let's see what else she has to say.
I know you're from California. Do you feel like you got that hometown advantage?
Kinda. It's nice because I didn't have to fly into town for this, so I'm not jet lagged or anything. I got to sleep in, just drove over, and yeah, a little bit of advantage.
There you guys see, nerves of steel. She is ready to come out there and knock it out. So you're not nervous, are you?
Wait, is it obvious? I'm a little bit nervous. I just don't want to insta-die. No insta-dying.
Well, that seems like a valiant goal, but I know you got more in the tank. Regardless, we still got a few more duos to welcome to the floor, so let's welcome OCMZ and Mo Kareem.
Ooh. So excited. Mo Kareem, being the actor and dancer, has an upcoming movie called A Score to Settle, which you can catch in theaters. You see their pumps and either Bright Bomber leading them out. Is that some choreographed dancing going on? You got some best mates? Oh, look at that. But not to be outdone, just behind them, we have Action Jackson and Demarius Randall Balla.
There they are, Action Jackson. You know him from all the games that he plays with all the content creators. He is such a fun guy to play with and be around. And you can already see it, Demarius Randall as well, the pro football player. And then also joined on the floor, it's going to be Jarvis and Myers Leonard. Jarvis, one of the best controller players in the world, and I know a lot of people are starting to know his name because he's going to join the ranks of Aiden and Nick Merckx.
And Myers Leonard looks like he's ready to lay down the hammer, which he has right there. Beyond excited all the way through and on the stage. But now we have one half of each famous duo. It's Tim the Tatman and Jay Muse. One half of Jay and Silent Bob and one half of the Girthquake. You can see them. They're excited. Talking all the trash beforehand. He's ready to go. Also, happy first Father's Day, Tim. Can we get a round of applause to that for Tim and Brewer? There you go. But now, the other half of the Girthquake. You got the reigning Creative Showdown champion, Courage, JD, and Panic at the Discos, Brendan, Yuri. And I mean, they look so beyond excited, walking out, got all the, whoa, Balla, what is that? Do you see that right now?
What does that say?
Courage is a bot? All right, hey, first of all, for all the Fortnite fam who is in the house, we are all about spreading positivity and fun here at the Block Party. Courage JD is not a bot. He won the Creative Showdown yesterday. They had a fantastic performance. Let's catch up and see what Courage had to say going into the competition today.
All right, I'm hanging out with Courage JD, Mr. Parmesan himself. Courage, after your huge win yesterday, the Llama Record Company, you've got an edge. But what's the strategy coming into today?
We're going to do what we practice. Brendan and I hopped into arena for like 6 hours a couple weeks ago, and we just fried the whole day. We know we were going to land. We know what we need to do to win. I've been casting about it at Fortnite the last 10 weeks. I'm as prepared as anyone else here. We're getting the dub.
I mean, big words coming out there from Courage. He seems prepared. Let's get into our final duo pairings to walk out. We have Pipe Punk and Wax Motif. Send them on out. Wax Motif being the Australian-based DJ and producer. I mean, they look so excited to be there. Just throwing it out, and they are fantastically well dressed as well, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, what is that's beautiful. But regardless, we do have to move on into the next duo. It's going to be Marky Locuras and Whit Lowry. Marky, one of those Spanish content creators, and he does it so well. I love watching his content.
Buena suerte, Marky, and Whit, of course, was here last year as well. No stranger to the Pro-Am stage, but just behind them, you have Patriota and Kyla Drew. You see them coming out there, the actress, and then Patriota had a fantastic performance yesterday during the Creative Showdown. They look great. And also, Kyla, your hair is fantastic. That is great. Whoever does your braids, shout out to them. Very well done. And now, Flakes Power and the Brazilian soccer player, Douglas Costa.
Flakes Power, I mean, we know his content. He's awesome. And then, of course, the Brazilian soccer player, it's Douglas Costa. We got one more duo to welcome to the floor. It's going to be Folagor and Bruce Brown.
Big round of applause there for the final duo. Bruce Brown, again, being that basketball player in the NBA, trying to take out to the stage, rounding it out. And that is it for the walkout. You have the duos. Let's hear what our final duo had to say before taking the stage.
I'm hanging out with Bruce Brown from the Pistons. Bruce Brown, first off, how you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling great. I'm coming in. I'm ready to play. I've been practicing, so we'll see what I'm doing tonight.
Okay, all right. What's your strategy going into the Pro-Am?
See, I'm going to land somewhere real calm first, and then I'm going to go to the action and see what everybody's doing. But I can't land in the field with everybody here. They're too good.
Okay. Is there another duo out there that you got your eyes on? You're like, I want to stomp these guys out. Who is it?
I'm coming for Reggie Jackson. Be ready, Reggie Jackson. I'm coming for you.
Wow. Wow, just straight for it. No hesitation whatsoever. Reggie, you got a target on your back. But again, don't forget, it's Sunday. It's Father's Day. We're at the Fortnite Summer Block Party, and it's all about positivity. Have a positive message. Be here to support each other. People are out here bringing their friends, bringing their family. And you know what? You guys have been great so far. The round of applause for all of the players. But, I mean, come on. What are these guys doing over here? I saw the sign earlier. We don't call people. Is that, bestfortniteduoever.com? I feel like I've heard somebody plug that before, Paul. Is that a thing? bestfortniteeverduo.com. Oh, my God! Oh, my God, it's Jordan Fisher and Benjamin Dr. Lupo. We talked about it before. We can't do math. We can't count. It was 49 duos. The 50th duo will now be walking out and take the stage to round out the rest of the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can we get a big hand for all 50 of your Pro-Am duos? I mean, they just look so beyond excited. And again, you can check out that website. The shirts they have are raising money for charity. They're out here. That's what it's all about. It's having a good time. And it's about the friendly rivalries that come through. Courage and Jordan were able to take the W home yesterday, but now today they'll be competing against each other, and that's what it's all about. Now, Bala, are there any duos you're keeping your eye on?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at Symphony and his duo partner because Symphony has some of the fastest edits, and you know, it's kind of the first time he's going to be on one of these big stages. He's used to staying in his room.
He is used to playing there, but, you know, I'm really interested to see what happens with the Laserbeam and the Hannibal Buress team. Not in terms of necessarily coming out on top, but what they opt to go for. Laserbeam last year had a lot of fun going with a lot of antics in terms of the matches, and with 4 matches to play, what you go for could be a little ridiculous. Maybe they set up a trick shot. Maybe they end up throwing up a building, but right now, we're going to throw it all the way up top to Pookie Face, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am up here on the top deck. I have a whole row of duos crowd. Look at who I have right here. It's Laserbeam and Hannah over us. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I'm glad to see that you are sporting your onesie again. How does it feel?
Yeah, I was wearing this yesterday. It's very sweaty and stinky now, but I'm rocking it again, so feeling good.
Hopefully everything will stay contained within there, and you're not going to have to put up with smelling him too much today. I just wanted to stop by say best of luck to the two of you. I'm going to keep on going. Here I have an elf. I thought that you were one of our cosplayers, but you are not. Who are you?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Lachlan here. I'm here as codename Lockie, but I don't have my hat on right now. Here with Cody Walker, and we played a couple games a couple days ago. It's going to be pretty interesting. Looking to hopefully make late game in at least one of these, and yeah, it's going to be good.
Perfect, thank you. And how are you feeling going into today's game?
Oh, I'm stoked. We're just going to have some fun, and we're going to raise as much money as we can for charity. It's going to be great.
That's an excellent way to approach it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to make my way down here a little bit further. So we have Loser Fruit, and we have Joel McHale. Joel, it's my understanding you're a bit of a funny guy, right?
I can't hear you.
You're a bit of a funny guy.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. Not when you watch me play. It will be the saddest Fortnite game you've ever seen. I'm going to be Loser Fruit's decoy. I will just go into places, and then she'll see who's shooting at me, and I will run. If I can make my character cry, that would be great.
Well, hopefully we'll make everyone in the crowd laugh and have a great time. And Loser Fruit, you are no amateur here at the Pro-Am. You've done this before. What are you going to bring into today's games to further you and your partner along?
Well, I feel like everyone's nervous here, so I feel like we can do it. We'll just shoot at people, and it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Excellent strategy. Thank you so much, all of you. Crowd, you saw it here first. We have all of our players ready up here. Sundown, right back to you.
Thank you so much, Pookie. And Joel, you know, happy Father's Day to you, because I remember you played in the Pro-Am last year, and I'm pretty sure you lasted longer than Ninja, and that's what your son said. So, I mean, you got it. You don't have to rely on Loser Fruit for everything.
He'll be able to play himself, and like you said, not a stranger to the stage, was here last year, had his whole family up there as well, so happy Father's Day. But now we have a little bit of a special surprise for you guys. We're going to throw it to a world premiere Fortnite interstitial. Now, interstitial, that's a fancy word. You can check it out for yourself and take a look right now.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Wow, absolutely incredible right there. Nice to see the animation. And just one thing I want to throw out there, Flare Gun OP. Apparently, it just took down 99 other players in the lobby. If you can take the battle bus out, that's impressive right there, Ball. And I mean, just the animation on that is really cool. I was a fan.
I love those little short film type of things where it's a little bit of fun and comedy, and you know, we get to know the characters of the island of Fortnite.
Well, that's the thing that kind of struck out to me, because it's the first time you've ever really heard like Jonesy kind of talk or express himself in that instance, and it's just like, oh, you can sense the desperation, and then just the little bit of a shame as he sees it all go. The victory royale pops up, probably the most bittersweet victory royale you could ever possibly go through. When it's all about ending up to be the last person left, a desert island isn't always the situation you want to be in, but somebody who's no stranger to being the last person left is Tfue, who is up top with an interview with Kitty. Kitty, can you hear me all the way up there?
Yes, Sundown, I'm here up top with Tfue. All the players are getting ready right now, but we thought we'd ask you a few questions before we get into things today. So we do have Caloxy right behind us. You guys are close as friends, close to play, but today he's going to be your opponent. Are you going to be focusing him, or are you going to be just playing the game normally?
That was strange you brought that up. Yeah, I'm basically just going to hunt Cloaksy and Dylan Francis down the whole time. I'm just going to figure out where they're at and then just W key right into their box. And it's going to be a pretty interesting experience.
Oh, there's a bit of a rivalry already. I know you guys got the duo qualifiers coming up this weekend. Now that you've seen the stage, what do you think of everything?
I haven't seen the stage from like the outside, but from inside here, it's pretty incredible. I think they did a great job. And I'm excited to play and see how it goes.
So any last words for your opponents today? Maybe a back-to-back Pro-Am win?
Use code KittyPlays.
There you go. Thank you so much. We're sending it right back down to Sundown.
Thank you so much, Kitty. I mean, hats off to you, Tfue. It's hard to make her speechless, but did it right there. No strangers to the plug. But, I mean, you can tell having a little bit of fun there, telling Cloaksy and Dylan, it's like, hey, if I see you guys at all, I am flying, and I'm not going to let you go. You know what, one thing I want to ask the crowd right now, who do you think would win in a 1v1? Do you think it'd be Tfue, or do you think it'd be Cloaksy? Let me hear it for Cloaksy. Okay. Well, what about Tfue? You think Tfue would win? Bala, that sounds pretty definitive.
That definitely sounds definitive. I mean, that's awesome. Tfue is going to be hunting Cloaksy. That's going to be interesting.
Now, the real question is, what do you do in that situation if you're Cloaksy? Do you just completely go pick somewhere else? You know, him and Dylan have played before. They're able to find different opportunities, different strategies. I think they'll be successful, but I mean, I'm about ready, Bala. Are you ready?
I am so ready, Sundown.
All right, hey, crowd, are you guys ready? Okay. That was pretty good. Are you guys ready? All right, that's a lot better. That's enough of the pre-show. That's it for me and Bala for now. We're going to throw it on over the stage to Golden Boy, who's going to kick us off. Golden Boy, take it away.
What's going on, LA? Yeah, you're looking good today. All right, everyone, I'm Golden Boy. You may have heard me commentate the action yesterday for our creative showdown, but today we're going to kick it old school. We're going to do it right in the island. We're going to have a good time playing some duos, and I know all of you are very excited to get into the action today. So I have a question for you all. Let's see here. I want to get like a little temperature check with the crowd. All right, who do you guys think is going to win? Do you think that it's going to be Marshawn Lynch and Ninja? Oh, all right. Or how about Cody Walker and Lachlan? Okay. Well, what about Josh Hart and Tfue? Oh, man. All right. Seems like the crowd is geared up. Seems like you're all ready to go. But enough talk. It is now time to kick things off. So, are you ready? That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 Fortnite Pro-Am, and it starts right now. Incredible stuff. Once again, huge shout out to our in-house DJ Mike Realm for killing it all weekend long. This is the talent team that is going to be bringing you all of the action today. Interviews, breakdowns, you name it. And today, we're going to be playing for $3 million for charity, folks. That's a lot of cash, all for a good cause, and it is going to be an incredible time. But there are two people who are noticeably absent. That's right, that's right. Let's send it over to your commentators. It's going to be Zeke and Monster. Take it away, gentlemen.
What's up, Fortnite fam? Man, that was so weak, Monster. Should we try again?
Try it again.
What's up, Fortnite fam? That's what I'm talking about. Welcome back to the Summer Block Party. You got Zeke, you got Monster D-Face here. We're back for the Pro-Am. We're back to Battle Royale.
That's right. We are here again with the Pro-Am. And, man, I heard a lot of hype for Tfue, but not enough hype for Ewok, because I want her to represent for the ladies out here today. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the format so you guys understand how these guys are going to be competing here at the Pro-Am. So, we have placement points, Zeke.
That's right. Top 15 is going to net you 3 points. The top 10 is 5. Top 5 is 7. And then Victory Royale is, of course, those 10 points. And don't forget, guys, every single elimination is a point. We talked about that insane prize pool, $3 million. And what's awesome is that everyone is going to take a little bit of that home.
Yeah, so it's not just first place. Yes, you will get a meal for first place, but guys, look at that second, third, fourth, fifth. That is a lot of prizing there that's going to be dished out just across the board. So, you know, honestly, just for coming out, participating, taking time to put into this show today, this tournament, they're all going to be able to contribute to a great cause.
That's right. That is split 2 ways, don't forget. So it's really cool. You know, you're going to get to come hang out with your peers, stomp them out. I mean, play for charity. You know, it's going to be a really good time. We've got 4 games lined up. I mean, I feel like, are you guys, like, pretty hyped for this? Like, I don't know. Are you guys?
Yes, they are, Zeke. Yes, they are.
Now, guys, I was hanging out in the player lounge, okay? And I don't know, you were pretty close. I think you heard. There was a little bit of trash talk happening.
There was a whole lot of that.
Classic Chicken Parmesan here was trying to go head-to-head with Dr. Lupo. I think you guys just want to take a listen to this. Just listen.
Dr. Lupo, your AARP card won't help you here, old man. Guess what? It's Father's Day. I don't care. My gift to you, as the dad that you are, is a Q. Okay, I'm sending you back to the queue, bro. Literally, you stand no chance. Guess what? This isn't a singing and dancing competition, so having Jordan Fisher as a partner isn't going to help you here. When you put 2 average players together, it doesn't beat one God-tier player in me. My thickness is so incredible that you shiver when you see me in person. Guess what, Ben? You might be a couple inches taller than me. I'm 6'5", you're 6'7", but today, I'm going to make you look like a little boy on the battlefield. Hop in the battle bus, Dr. Lupo. I know I take up 2 seats because I'm so wide, but I don't even care. You can sit on the floor, boy.
Courage JD looks like poorly animated claymation in real life.
Sometimes things, that was pretty savage, honestly. Like, I was like, dang, that's a lot of smack talk coming out of Courage. And then Dr. Lupo just hit him with the one.
Dude, that
wasn't ready for that.
That was heated. And, you know, not only that, and credits to Lupo, man. He is one of the wittiest people that I know. That is not the guy you want to go kind of toe-to-toe in a little joking frenzy. He will get you.
I mean, listen, Courage JD is pretty wide. He's a pretty thick boy, so Lupo needs to be careful. Now, they've got 2 fearsome competitors. Got Jordan Fisher on one end and Brendan Urie on the other. Both very, very good at Fortnite. Now, you know, I feel like it's probably only fitting that we hear from them, because I mean, like, that was pretty good, right, guys? Like, I mean, in a fight, I want to hear, we'll do this kind of what Sundown did, and in a fight, who wins? Dr. Lupo and Courage, right? So let's first cheer for, do you think Courage JD would win? Okay, what about Dr. Lupo? Again, seems pretty definitive, and I think, you know what, why don't we send it over to Pookie Face and hear from them firsthand after that audience reaction?
Oh my goodness, Zeke. I am down here on the floor with these two teams, and tensions are high. I can definitely tell you that much. Now, whether you call it beef, whether you call it chicken parmesan is really up to you to decide. But you know what? There's been kind of some animosity between these two. Lupo, why don't you weigh on that for me?
Listen, it's not my fault that Courage JD ate all the chicken parmesan before the crowd could have any, okay? Just saying. That's all.
All right. And Courage, how do you retaliate against that? You know, there were some signs in the crowd earlier. How do you respond?
Listen, I'll let my facts speak for themselves, okay? $366,000+ raised for charity in the two events here. Top 120 Fortnite earner of all time. Better of the two casters between me and Lupo, just ask Epic. And I got the better looking, better singer and dancer of a partner in Brendan Urie. Sorry, Jordan, you're good. But we got high hopes for a living brother, and guess what? We're about to show you what's up on the battle bus, boy.
You just pulled out that Panic at the Disco reference. I do like it. Now, you know, I just got word that there's a picture that we need to show you.
Picture? A picture? What is it? What is it?
There's a picture of Lupo and oh, wow, that is something.
All right, well. Yeah.
Do you two have a picture like that, Brendan?
We don't need that. They are simply put a pro and an am. Yeah. This man has the looks of Shawn Mendes and the voice of Ariana Grande. We're going to win this thing.
Hey.
And the body of a pumpkin.
Okay.
All right, you know what, Jordan, last thoughts. What do you got to say to these guys?
I have many. Truly, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping sitting so close to Jack, his gravitational pull doesn't pull me away from my keyboard and my mouse. But I think even so, at the end of the day, the cohesion, I mean, you saw it in the picture, right? The cohesion, the practice that we got together on stream this morning. It's a shame. I wonder how long it's been since you guys have played together. But, you know, we're really looking forward to the day. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's for charity. And thank you, Epic, for having us. Appreciate it. BestFortniteDuoEver.com. Thank you so much.
I could not have said it better myself. Thank you boys so much. Hopefully we can get everyone settled down. Zeke, back to you.
Oh my gosh. It is just going on here, Zeke.
I am absolutely devastated. That has happened to me all too many times. But Fortnite fam, we know what you're here for, and that is Pro-Am games. Are you guys excited for some games? That is what I'm talking about. The players are boarding the battle bus right now when we're about to kick things off. We're about to have some of the craziest Fortnite games you have ever seen. You can see everyone getting ready, getting hyped, and getting in the zone. Look at this on the islands, of course. In typical fashion, you know, you hop in the island, you find the biggest group of people, and you emote.
Yeah, you know, I'm always down for a little conga line in the pre-game lobby. But
and in real life.
It's all happening right here.
Yeah.
We're going to get into our game one very shortly here, Zeke.
Oh my gosh, all right. Well, what's a duo you're looking for? Actually, Monster, I'm going to tell you what. Hold that thought for just a moment because Fortnite fam, the countdown has begun. Let's hear you. Let's go. The first match of the Summer Block Party Pro-Am is beginning right now.
This is it. These final moments we've all been waiting for. Just a little look at all the players kind of loading in there. And this is the lovely news shot, right? You get to see the camera, the map, the land-ins. Who will go down first, Zeke?
Well, you know, I think we've had at this point 9 weeks of open qualifiers. Everybody's ready to just take a step back, have some fun. We see Tifu there a moment.
Josh Hart. Block with Josh Hart, and I don't know. I see the map. There's some players there as well.
There's someone else. You've got Ninja and Marshawn there. They're going to Lazy Lagoon. Looks like potentially uncontested as well. Valkyrie and Justin Jones. Looks like they might be hitting fatal, and there is so many people there.
Everyone's touching down here, and most of these points of interest, these views we're seeing, there's players all over the place.
We've got eliminations coming in. Cypher BK finds first elimination of the game over onto JT Brown. Nick A30 popping up. Laser Beam. Joey Bosa as well. There is eliminations happening left and right.
This wouldn't be a Pro-Am if it wasn't some good old action, and this is what we tune in here for, guys, because it is popping off. But first up here, Hannibal's touchdown just outside of the Mega Mall.
So, as you saw that in that pre-interview, Hannibal has said collectively he's had 15 minutes total of Fortnite time.
Yeah, I can totally tell with how he's roaming around the side of the map there. Looked like he lost his duo for a second, but it's okay. Hopping over to Valkyrie here, who's doing a nice job commenting the outside. Justin Jones sticking nice and close. You don't want to split up here. You will get punished for, you know, wandering off on your own, I should say.
That's right, and that's pretty good, right? Especially if you haven't had time to build up that chemistry. Just keep your partner close, communicate. That is the key. Look at the loadouts, though. Now, you know what's weird, Monsters? I feel like we've been, you know, the open qualifiers have been hopping in circle 4, 5, and 6 and beyond, and now we're going back to the beginning, back to roots.
Love some good old nostalgic early game action, because this is, or these are the, you know, kind of tidal waves that you get here in Fortnite, the low tides, the high tides, and it all comes down to every single interaction. Here's Tfue, guys, already has an elimination.
I believe that was over on Kray's partner as well, because we saw her there for just a moment.
Yep, and she's hidden somewhere in the block, not making a sound here. This is not the person you want to go against.
Oh, man. Take a look at the first storm circle there. On that top right half of the map, looks like Tfue's going to be pretty close there. Doesn't have to go too far. But everyone else, people down by Frosty, Happy Hamlet, even Lucky Landing, they're going to have to start making that move. Over to Action Jackson and Demarius. They've already got an elimination, but Action Jackson is on 16 HP right now.
He's in a rough spot, and there's someone pushing with the baller, so he's got to be careful. Left the sidewall open, gets taken down there. Dylan Francis.
It's Cloak and Dylan Francis. Look at this. Dylan Francis is playing decoy. He's rolling up in the baller, saying, look at me. I'm Dylan Francis. I'm going to drop some hot tunes on you. And Cloaksy's like, look, pop your head for just one moment. You're going to get popped. And that's exactly what happens.
There's more players here. You saw Demarius just underneath as well. And Dylan Francis doesn't quite know what to do. You saw a little tick right there from the storm flip. But you know what? I think they're just going to count as a small victory. This Cloak is just moving around here.
Wildcat's very close by as well. You got to think he saw that storm flip go off. Look at this. Demarius is like, look, just going to play this really slow. Don't build anything. Just use that natural house cover. Just crouch down. Keep the footprint here to a minimum.
Listen, in his poor mind, he's like, Action, they brought you here to come help me? How dare you go down so soon?
Looks like Wildcat having a similar, being in a similar situation there. Janina has been knocked out, and so Wildcat's got to figure out what he's going to do. This would have been huge for Demarius if he had gotten to that baller, but Wildcat already on and looking to make those rotations. And don't forget, if he picked up the card, he could potentially go for the revive, the revive over on Janina.
Yeah, good call, and you already saw him kind of pushing up towards the polar peak to make that happen. And oh man, I talk about wanted to see Ewok be successful, but no! Aiden just came out and shut that entire dream down. Aiden making quick work of Kurt Benkert and Ewok.
Aiden, I cannot believe you did that. Ewok taught you how to sign Ghost, and this is how you repay her? I'm so disappointed. Don't forget, Aiden is also a World Cup final qualifier, so he's looking to represent huge. But overall, to Joey Bosa and Nick 830. I think you guys think Nick 830 is pretty cool, right?
Nick 830 is great.
Losing on there.
Here it is, talking about my boy Nick, man. He's got some shots there. That player does not have any shield. He's on 3 eliminations. Look at the aggression. Doesn't even care to pop these minis right now. And he gets punished. So, down sight from Lemonix.
Now, this is where things get a little difficult, right? Because they're going to start applying pressure. Joey's got to get their very fast builds coming out of Joey. I like this. Now, the question is, do Lemonix and his dual partner, Brian, do they try to get aggressive? You think they're just going to let this revive happen?
I don't think there's much they can do. They're trying to push towards him, but Jimmy's down in the field, so there's something already going on there. Yeah, and that's a heavy sniper. They got to get out of there ASAP. This is not the fight that they want. This is a fresh duo. It's 200 shield as well, or 100 shield and 100 health. They are very, very tanked up right now.
They do not want any of this action, but look, Lemonix, he is hungry. He's like, look, I want the charity money. If he had potentially gone for that shot and landed, it would have been huge. More shots, but nothing has connected. Jarvis finds himself in elimination, and we're still at 38 duo sponsor. Don't forget, top 15 is that initial threshold for points. We still got a long way to go.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I'm surprised. There are 71 players still alive right now.
Yeah.
As much action as you saw just kind of unfold and pop off at the start, dude, I didn't think there was going to be that many guys still alive this late in the game.
Yeah, man. Look at this. Pressure plant. You got Grime. You got Airwax over from Solary. Up on that sky platform. You got Matt and FX Sad. Look at this. FPX Sad, excuse me. They're just chilling, man. They're just farming up as much as they can. Now, don't forget, Airwax as well over from Team Solary. He is a dual qualifier. Their entire roster went through in the, not this upcoming dual qualifier, 2 back. So he's a pretty fierce competitor. He's ready. He's like, Grime, you got me? And Grime's like, yo, we're about to win the whole thing.
Absolutely. Airwalks, I'm a huge fan of what he can do, and not only the solos, but the duos, right? Back at home when he's out there doing his competition. Team Solari is just a great squad, and no, Grime didn't quite realize he could walk into that little lava pool there.
You know, maybe he's just trying to get somewhere fast. You know, it's okay. He just took the free damage. Everything's all good. Someone else is close. We saw the guys drop, and look at this. Airwalks calling it out. Lasering, it's Marshawn! And immediately, Airwax using that incredible precision to rip him out of the sky.
So you know who's close. Marshawn does have a teammate, and that's Ninja, who's right above now, putting fire down on both of these guys. Can he be clutch here? Heavy Snipe comes out, takes a little bit of fall damage. Great grenades down there as well. One is going to connect Zeke.
He's got to try and bank them back so they're fracturing as much of the build as possible. But look at this. He's like, honestly, I'm not in a great position. Marshawn's already gone. I just probably need to bail on the entire situation. He's got the launch pad monster, but look at this. They're just keeping him from making decisions, right? Keeping him isolated, making sure he can't leave. They're using so much, too. There's another team from up above!
Oh, this might be it for Ninja as he is now backed against the wall. The wall replacement does happen. Up for the high ground he goes. And Airwalks meets him with the combat to the face. Down goes Ninja and Marshawn Lynch for making the wrong rotation.
I think Ninja might have stayed around a little bit. He probably wanted to try and go for the card because he did have the launch pad, right? He could have just launched that up and out, but at the end of the day, hindsight is 2020. Tifu here and his dual partner, Josh Hart. Looks like someone's trying to get a little bit cheeky right now.
I love what he's doing here. Tifu is in the pocket right now, really putting up the pressure. He's just got his teammate Josh Hart over safely into distance, putting down fire here so Tifu can get these walls and try and get these shots. That's one. Can he get the second? And he does. Tifu with 4 huge eliminations right now. Zeke, every elimination is worth a point.
That's right.
If I had to guess, he's probably in the lead right now.
That's right. There's only so many points. So we've got Airwax, who has 4 eliminations. Nick A30 and Tifu.
Wow.
Tied with 4. Everyone is popping off. Speaking of Nick A30, you've got Jarvis very close by.
This is so scary.
If they're not careful, they could very easily meet their end here. Look at this. And Mayers, don't forget, Mayers is over here on Jarvis's left. He's ready to respond.
Listen, crowd, let me tell you, Jarvis on the controller is absolutely scary. He is so good.
Alright guys, I'm sorry for leaving on that long. I think the broadcast have ended, so I will see you guys. I'm gonna just end the broadcast.